Saber, I got a bone to pick with you. What is happening, you guys? Top Gun back here once again. Space Marine 2, great release, great results, and great fandom and new fans of it, but I still gonna pick on you because there are certain quite a things, and I know I'm gonna get all the new timers are going, oh, what are you talking about? It's the greatest game ever. It's like,
What I mean is the 2024 curse founding of new fans to the franchise.
sorry, that was rude. It's not the fact of being quiet. Anyway, a few things I would like to pick on you. Checks notes. Where the heck is Captain Titus's signature move of the shoulder charge? Where was that? Where is it? That was Captain Titus's most famous move, and what do we get?
What was that? Let us spin their numbers.
Yeah, that was pretty sloppy. Like, I don't want to sound rude, but did you actually play the first game? Did you actually look into it? Even Amazon Prime got that right. Well, I say got that right, but even they know the full capabilities of a Space Marine. Sorry, that's rude. But the thing is, Captain Titus's famous shoulder charge when he charges into a horde of enemies, in this case probably a horde of orcs back in the first game. Why couldn't he do the same with Tyranids? Anyway, I noticed that, so oopsie number one. Like, come on. How come you did not include that in the game? Okay, checks notes. Whoopsie number two. Well, my bone to pick with you, number two. Medic packs. Who the heck came up with the idea of medic packs? Seriously? Why? You don't need medic packs. What they had for the first Space Marine was great. Why? You don't need medic packs. How you stay in the fight? You execute some enemies. And the medic packs don't regenerate much. So players don't exactly, like, I've certainly have noticed that they do not engage very quickly because, yeah, you're worried about your health. And the fact is that your execution moves regenerate your armor. No. Because you got two different things going on here. Like, you can execute the regen your armor, then it recharges. Pick one. You can't have your cake and eat it. So that was my grievance number two. Like, it should be the executions should provide the health. That's what keeps you in the fight. Okay, grievance number three. Check notes. The pistol ammo on the bolt pistol and the plasma pistol.
Access restricted.
Why does it have a limit? In the first game, it was unlimited because it encouraged you to stay in the fight. It encourages you to still engage with the enemy. And you know what the best part is? You don't run out of ammo. Once you run out of ammo out of your main weapons, then you switch to your secondary. So I guess your secondary is your bolt pistol or plasma pistol, whichever you like to use. That's a bit of a pain. I noticed that is a very, very...
Counterattack. Eliminate them. Swapping magazines. Marvelous stuff.
because you do run out of ammo extremely quickly, and the portions of ammo that you're given in the main game aren't enough. Like, a lot of the time it's not enough, especially if you're the Devastator Marine or the Tactical Marine. Obviously, if Assault and Bulwark, sure, but when you're a Scout and the Vanguard, well, Vanguard's pretty melee too, but yeah, no. Bolt pistol and plasma pistol, well, the secondary pistols have unlimited ammo. They should be, so you can stay in the fight and help your allies.
Space Marine recognized. Full access granted.
My boys want to give you a proper greeting.
Whatever. Okay, grievance number 4. Jack's notes. The jump packs. This is not Goku charging up for the Kamehameha.
Stop at nothing.
Why is there such a long time to drop down when you're already up there? Gravity's gonna help you, and zoom. Because playing Assault Marine or playing with the jump pack in the campaign and multiplayer, you're not very effective, and not to mention you get shot down pretty easily before you have enough time to charge up. So yeah, that was a grievance of mine. It's like, what were you thinking? It worked on that one. It worked on the first one. You didn't have to change much. So, bad saber. Grievance number 5. Check's notes. Melee combat, parrying. Now, I'm sorry. Now, I'm assuming you haven't played the first one again. Now, Orc Knobs and Orc Orc Boys, the higher up Orc Boys, instead of just the regular Orc Boys, most people would acknowledge they're pretty tough. The Orcs with their shields and the melee weapons, the Orc Knobs, obviously the Orc Knob shooters, they're pretty tough. And the fact is that Captain Titus back in the first game, he couldn't stun them outright to execute them, right? But he can keep them off balance from obviously finishing him off. Why can't we see that with the Tyranid warriors? Maybe their biology, or maybe they're more thick-skulled, so they don't, or maybe they don't have an inner ear. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. But the fact is that the parrying sucks. But yes, the parrying. This is not Batman. This is not Spider-Man. You don't need the blue. Probably wrong comparison, but the problem is I found that the parrying is extremely annoying, especially, look, if Captain Titus could go toe to toe.
I do apologize. I do not wish to know what armor Captain Titus was wearing during Space Marine 1, but it's either Mark 7 or 8.
In the previous armor setup, or the previous augmentation, whatever, of that makes it Astartes.
Seem to have annoyed these.
I'm pretty sure a Primaris is going to be, as we all know, with Primarises are twice as strong, twice as fast, whatever, twice as fast, and have got a better reaction time. So how come that you can't stun them a lot easier in your Primaris form, in your Primaris armor? Primaris. God, it's hard to pronounce. I'm gonna call it the P armor. Probably shouldn't, but anyway. But the fact is that, yeah, buddy, your strength is doubled, and I am assuming we're not dealing with the Tyranid fleet that has evolved further, like we've seen in with the new Tyranids coming out, because we haven't seen any of the new Tyranids yet. So, yeah, the pairing's annoying, and the fact is that you're faster and stronger, but you still are getting knocked down, and you can't hit as hard towards the Tyranids as a Primaris.
But apparently you can sucker punch a Carnifex and rip its shell off quite easily.
I have slain the Carnifex.
And not to mention, you can't, when you try to stop a Tyranid in its phase of attacking you, you can't stun it or stop it halfway as you could in the Space Marine, the first Space Marine, sorry. You tell me. It's like, oh, you're not doing it correctly. It's like, I am doing it correctly. It is frustrating to no end. So, that's honestly my grievances. I could pick on a few more, but you know what? I've got a life to live. I've got Necrons on my table to paint, so I want to get on with my night. Anyway, that is my grievances. Shorter charge, medic packs, pistol ammo, and you know what? Regular ammo too, you need a lot more of that. Jump packs, you're not probably going to fix it. Melee combat, obviously not going to fix. I just have to deal with it. I still enjoyed it. Like, don't look, as much as I am picking you on you right now, I still enjoyed it. It was frustrating to hell. That the fact is, I can see him coming. The blue tinge is coming. But he hit the parry. Oh, try and, do a combat strike and stun him. Poof, knock him on his feet. Nah, it doesn't do it. Still gets you and you die. Blah. Whatever. Anyway. On a positive note, what I would like to see... Now, since you're not probably going to change the medic pack things to the execution regain health, what I would like to see, checks notes. Apothecary Space Marines as another class added into Space Marines. I think Apothecaries would be great because you know what? They can also fight, they can also melee, but they can also keep the team alive as well as himself. Okay, another one I would like to see. Checks notes. Tech Marines. I reckon Tech Marines would be a great addition for operations, multiplayer. I'll let you make that decision. And those people in the comment section, what do you think? Tech Marines and Apothecaries. Number three, I would like to see Terminators. A great opportunity for you and maybe possibly redeem yourself and make things a little bit more fun. Terminators. Terminators would be fantastic to see. Like, we've already seen Terminators in the RTSs. There's plenty of others. Sorry, in Dawn of War and what's it called? Deathwing. We've already seen those in terms of first person and RTSs. Number 4, Centurions and what was the other armor called? Give me a second. Checks notes. Checks the notes. What's it called?
Primary aggressors.
And primary aggressors, apparently. That could be a great one to add into into operations. And these are all operational type ones I would like to see. And then number 5. Now there is a Wave Survivor coming, but, and this is another great opportunity, from Dawn of War Retribution, or Dawn of War 2 Retribution, The Last Stand game mode, where in RTS, where you could either be a Space Marine, Eldar, Orc, Tau, Imperial Guard, Chaos, and a Necron Lord. And a Tyranid. Sorry, forgot the Tyranids. Sorry, Tyranids. Do your research. You probably already got something in the works, but
Probably another great opportunity is the races I just mentioned before with the Tau, Guardsmen, and everything else is to be, well, you could probably do your research and see if you can actually bring in, you know, the other factions. It would be great for a Wave Survivor. Obviously not for operations for the main campaign, obviously, but it could be a fantastic opportunity in the works to work on other factions. Like, I know many fans of Warhammer would probably appreciate it. A last stand with multiple factions.
not as an RTS, obviously, but as a third-person Wave Survivor. 20 waves, got to survive, gain XP, some exclusive armors, but it is also a huge opportunity with the classes I just mentioned. So for Apothecary, Tech Marine, Terminators, Centurions, and Primary Aggressors, I don't know why they're called that. That'd be a great addition if you were going to do a Wave Survivor, or you do a Last Stand, Retribution, Dawn of War 2, Wave Survivor. So there. That'd be great. And last one, number 6, what I'd like to see, the classic armor. And I hope you have this in the works. If you're not, then be very concerning. I've lost my train of thought now. I said classic armor. Oh, right. The respective unique skins for each of the chapters, and obviously Chaos, I would love to see, especially for operations and last Wave Survivor or Last Stand, whichever direction you like to go. Obviously more options for Chaos, but I think a lot of people would love it too, would be pre-Heresy, so before the Horus Heresy, Chaos armor. So the Iron Warriors, the Death Guard, Thousand Suns, blah, 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 on and on and on, the World Eaters. I think a lot of people would appreciate either, obviously, more customizational armor for Chaos, for Operations and Last Stand, and pre-Heresy armor. So, some classics with their features, so jetpacks and everything like that, blah, 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 tactical marines. Also, unique armor to the chapters.
I do apologize. I was making this video when it was all favored to the Ultramarines unique chapter skins, so now I know, obviously, to present day, we've obviously got the Dark Angels unique chapter skin is coming, along with many, many others. On a personal side note, I would love to see the Grey Knights and possibly the Legion of the Damned. So yeah, just to put a food for thought there. So I do apologize. This was very early on I made this video.
And yes, Chaos Space Marine armor. But see, that's something I would like to see. So I've had my grievances. There's a lot of room to improve. So yeah. Let me know in the comment section below if there is an issue. Please be polite. Yeah. Thank you for listening, and see if it reaches you. Ciao, bye.